this is Maddie and welcome to my second video on this new channel. So for today's video, excuse me if I'm a bit all over the place. I originally planned to try out terraforming for the first time and go in depth on island design, but then I noticed that I got the boat travel feature unlocked, so I wanted to try that. But it gets worse because it turns out I forgot to start recording my screen, so I didn't catch any footage of me trying out the boat, and this ensued a lot of disappointment on my end. Yesterday I did try commentating during gameplay in real time, but then I came across a problem. That being that I have a hard time with commentary while it's playing because I get so in the zone with the game that I forget to comment on what I'm doing. Maybe I just need to get used to talking while playing, but for now I think I just want to add my commentary post game and see how that works out. That way I can speak more eloquently and I can be more focused on what I want to say, so we'll try that out. Also, I want to do that because I am currently living in an RV and the air conditioning in this RV is as loud as like a lion's roar. It is so obnoxious and I can't have it on while I'm recording, and because my game sessions take about like an hour or more, I cannot sit in this RV without the air conditioning blowing for more than an hour because it is like 90 degrees here, so it'd be much more comfortable for me to just record post-game, because these post-game recordings take about like 20 minutes or a half hour at most, and that's a lot more bearable for sitting in the heat as opposed with going with no air for more than an hour. So I also thought that was a big con. Anyway, so I did go to the island that Captain took me to, and what I realized about the boat tours as opposed to travel by plane is that the islands on the boat tours have different flowers that I haven't seen on my island or the islands via plane, so I made sure to take a lot of flowers from the boat island back to my island. And I also found a piece of a gyroid, which I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point, but cool nonetheless. Then I went back to my island and traveled to Harv's Island because I got mail saying he had some news for me. And it turns out I unlocked a new path on Harv's Island that will feature a market of sorts that will hold different shops, which is super exciting because I'm sure once the shops are up that it'll give me opportunities to purchase a lot more items to put on my island. But the catch is that each shop stand needs 100,000 bells each before it's open for business. So I went around and donated 50 coins to each stand. Sans the art stand because I want that one to be open as soon as possible so that I can donate more art to the museum. So for that stand, I donated 2,000 bells, whereas the rest I donated 50 bells because I really want that shop open as soon as possible. That one is a huge priority, but I'm really excited for all of the shops to be open. I can't wait to see what they look like, but since each shop needs 100,000 bells each, I'm sure it's going to take a while for them all to be open. I don't even know how many bells that is altogether. That has to be over 1 million bells, right? I don't know. I think there was about 6 or 8 shop stands, so that would be like 800,000 bells. Yeah, it's gonna take me a long time to get there. I also did some interior design for Reese and Cyrus for a recreation of their wedding ceremony since the wedding season is still going on this month. And they told me that the theme was garden themed, but when I showed Reese the picture I took, she said it wasn't on theme when I made sure it was on theme, so I was really confused. Maybe I should have changed the wallpaper, but I can't be sure. Anyway, she only gave me heart crystals and no furniture for it, so that was a bust. Then I went back to my island and just went around making sure I dug up all the fossils and got the buried bells. Then I was going to call it a day because I was really tired and I was like, I just want to watch TV. I'm so tired, I can't focus on the game anymore. So I was going to quit, but then I noticed So CJ came to visit my island, so I opted out of quitting and went to speak with him. And I don't think he mentioned this the other time he visited, but he has a buddy that will commission a piece of art based off of a fish you catch, and you have to catch the fish 3 times for him to accept it. So I wanted to try that out, so I went on an excruciatingly long hunt for 3 of the same fish, which took probably close to an hour. I wanted to commission a seahorse, but I knew that'd be a long shot since seahorses are kind of rare. I ended up getting 3 horse mackerel, so I settled on that. At least it was something. But I'm actually glad that CJ prompted me to catch fish, because I ended up catching 2 fish I'd never caught before. The first being and excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, a arapaima? I'm gonna go with that, which is a massive thing, so that was exciting. Then I caught a clownfish, a little Nemo, so I was happy about those finds, and I plan to give them to the museum during my next play. But since I caught so many fish while looking for the same fish 3 times, I was able to sell them all to CJ for a total of 31,000 bells. So that was a huge score. And then after I sold all the fish to CJ, I finally called it a day. So I didn't do any designing, no island designing like I wanted to during this session, but I'm going to start it soon. I did make progress though. I did sell a lot of fish, which is a huge deal. 31,000 bells, that's a lot in my turn. So I was so happy about that. And I got to go on the boat tour for the first time, and I saw what was happening on Harv's Island, so it was an exciting day. I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like Animal Crossing, be sure to subscribe because I have a lot more videos planned on me playing this game, so I hope you enjoy the rest of my videos, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!